could add some. We're not allowed to say on YouTube. No. Sorry. Don't you think would go on this well? Not. Or can you bleep all of that out? Mallory?
Yes.
Let's go to the farm.
Let's go.
Which farm are we going to today?
I would love to go to Sheldon Creek.
Me too.
Illegal to sell raw milk in Canada, so we pasteurize our milk. There's different ways to pasteurize milk. One of them is by batch pasteurization, which heats up the milk for about 30 minutes. Then there's a type of pasteurization that we use here, where we actually only heat it up to 72 degrees Celsius for 16 seconds. So it's as close to raw milk as you can legally buy. Filtering milk is exactly what it sounds like. Putting it through a filter, you're taking all the cream off when the milk comes into the plant, and then you're adding the 1% or 2% of 3.25 back in.
At Sheldon Creek, would you be able to say exactly what percent of fat your runs are?
Typically hovering around 4.1%.
Most people, they're always so stuck on what the fat content is, but if you're eating natural, you're eating whole.
To me, proper eating is eating in balance. A lot of our customers that purchase our product are looking for a product that either tastes different or that they can digest. So it becomes a health, and it's A2 protein. It's easier to digest. It's the same protein as what people drank hundreds and thousands of years ago. The cows that make that milk only carry the A2 gene. And so we've actually genetically tested all of the cows in our herd. How we did that is just like ancestry.ca. Same thing, but for cows. So about 100 years ago, there was a manipulation within the dairy industry, the dairy herds, and there was an A1 protein that was introduced. The A1 protein is harder for humans to digest. So here at the farm, we have two different bulk tanks, one for A2 and one for the regular. There's two different milk lines. So if a cow comes in that's an A2 cow, that milk goes to this bulk tank through a totally separate milk line, and it never comes into contact with the conventional milk.
Cool.
We also process it on a totally separate day, and we treat it like a peanut allergy. You can get the milk coming in now. Our animals, our cows, are animals of habit. If you don't show up at the exact same time every single day to milk them, then there's an issue. This is still pretty fresh because we just put this in the silo, but we also compare it to like kombucha. Give her a good whip.
Good.
That actually.
What is the importance of a family-owned dairy farm here in Ontario, not too far away from our Tottenham location?
I think there is such a wonderful thing to be said about knowing your farmer. We don't want to just be another milk on the shelf. We want to be part of the community. But there's also such a great reward to see the milk go from farm to table and then hear about it specifically from your customers.
Thank you so much for having us today. It's been so much fun.
Thanks for coming.
That was a lot of fun. What was your favorite part?
Well, the cows. I don't think I've ever seen cows so large in my life.
In person?
In person, yes. Of course, I'm a sucker for the flavored milks.
Good. So we've got our s'mores here today. Oh, I didn't tell you what my favorite thing was.
Yes,
You
I was
didn't
gonna
ask.
You didn't really give me a chance.
My favorite part was riding in the tractor with John. I think my favorite part of Sheldon Creek is just the family atmosphere. It was cool to see their mom in the bottling room, dad's doing the crops on the tractor, sisters maintaining the cows and the herd of cows. Marianne's overseeing the whole thing, keeping everybody focused. I thought that was really cool. Well, we're back in the kitchen and we have some of Sheldon Creek's s'mores flavored milk. What should we do with this?
Let's make lattes.
This looks lovely.
We're gonna dive into these s'more lattes. S'more flavored.
This is really good.
It's so good.
And now what's this?
Cheers, bottoms up.
Is there anything in this? Well, thank you to Sheldon Creek for having us at their dairy farm. Hopefully you've learned something about them, their operation, as well as just a little bit more about Canadian dairy farming.